interesting. I want to expand on my recent post in my feed. Now, Instagram is definitely, like, I don't want to say prohibiting or restricting, but they're definitely not showing, peons like me in my posts as much as they're showing, more influential people. If that makes sense. But I wanted to expand on one of my posts in the feed, and I get it that, Instagram wants you to do the things that they want you to do. And I'm just, listen, that Reels thing, it ain't happening for me, right? I'm not 12. So I'm not going to do that. I'm probably just going to stick to the things that I know on Instagram. And if that, unfortunately makes me prehistoric and a caveman, then that's where I'm going to go. But I just wanted to, expand a little bit on the post that I just made about, don't just burn calories. And it's kind of a thing that I come back to all the time within training. And we have gotten so fixated on calories being the thing that we need to do to get us to the place that we want to go in fitness. And ultimately, calories do matter. Ultimately, they do. But I think we are missing the boat when that is our driver. When burning calories is our driver and is not one of the side effects of what we do, we're in trouble. We're in trouble because we look at that watch and it tells us, oh, you burned 442 calories during this workout. And then you go home, and if you just have a protein shake, right? Just a protein shake that doesn't fill you up and you're going to have to eat later. If you just have that protein shake, let's say there's a scoop and a half of protein in there and you added milk, all of a sudden, those calories that you burned during the workout, you just ate, right? So protein shake, if you have milk and a scoop and a half of protein, you're probably getting about 300 calories. So all that work that you did in that last hour to burn 442 calories, you just equalized it by drinking a protein shake. And if we're smart enough, we'll do the math and we'll say, well, that's not going to work out very well because I can. All right. Let me interrupt my thought process there. My Xbox just keeps turning on. Guys, of course, every single time I do this, they do this. To start again, all you got to do is do it, man. Like, you can start right now, right? Like, instead of watching me right now, take 5 minutes, and maybe you're not strong, maybe you are strong, I have no idea. But take 5 minutes, do as many push-ups as you can off of your kitchen counter or on the floor if you can do that. Do like sets of 10. And then do squats or go up and down your stairs 5 times, right? Just start right now. It doesn't have to be this, focused program, especially because you're having trouble starting, right? Just starting, you just want to move, right? So maybe it's this week you're going to do 50 push-ups on the counter, and you're going to go up and down your stairs extra, 10 times a day. Not for anything but for going up and down your stairs. Right? So that's how an easy way to get started being active, right? Because it's going to give you just enough of that like pinch of like, oh, I did something, right? And it's also going to start you having some sort of routine. So instead of saying, I need to go to the gym right now and I got to start and I'm going to keep being apprehensive about it, so I'm going to keep delaying it, just do stuff where you can right now and start that being your program or that being your routine. Because then you can start to expand on that. If you're not doing anything, right, doing something is your program to start. Right? I hope that makes sense. So let's get back to that thought process that I had about us like really being obsessed with calories in versus calories out. We're a little too obsessed with it, and when you do the math, we're going to lose that battle every time, right? When you do the math, if your focus is to get in shape, you're going to lose the battle every time because I can ruin your day in 2 minutes, right? I can go to the grocery store. I can grab you a tub of ice cream and say, hey, here, have this. It's fine. It tastes good. You just ruined your day, right? It's very easy to do. So it is, and you can ruin your week almost as easily, right? You can ruin your week almost as easily as that. So we need to think beyond calories. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. We need to think beyond calories because ultimately the calorie game we're probably going to lose if we're trying to be healthy, right? If we're trying to be healthy, we'll lose that calories burned versus calories consumed game. Because right now, unless you are a finely tuned, healthy individual, you probably are going to eat things that are not fueling your body, but they're giving you energy, if that makes sense, right? So you're probably eating some things that aren't very good for you, right? And that will take your calories up here, but will not take your nutrition up here as well. So we need to start thinking about what can I do within those calories to help myself, right? We need to start looking at the quality of food, right? Just like we need to start looking at the quality of how we're moving. Right? Just because you move doesn't necessarily take you to the direction you need to go, right? So if I want to be better at tennis, I'm not just going to lift weights. I'm going to do tennis-like things. I'm going to do things that are involved in me becoming good at tennis. I'm going to work on my quickness. I'm going to work on change of direction. I'm going to work on single arm power movements. Obviously, I'm going to practice tennis as well. But some of these things don't just equal weight loss or don't just equal the thing that you want. Right? And when we can start to understand that, we can start to move on and we can start to understand why just burning calories is not the thing that we need to do. And it's not the thing that we need to focus on. Because if I train correctly with the focus being my movement quality, guess what's going to come with that focus? Calories. They're going to come. Right? But if I train with calories in mind and burning calories in mind, movement doesn't come with that, right? Because I can do this, right? And if I do this enough, right, I will burn calories. If I do this for an hour, I will probably burn, I don't know, this isn't that hard, but I'll probably burn, I'm gonna guess 400 calories if I do this for an hour, right? And that's not hard. Right? But my calories are there, right? So I'm focusing, I'm at 10 calories. Cool, 390 to go, right? But my quality of movement did not come with that, right? I got good at doing this, but did I get good at doing that? Right? Did I get good at doing that? Did I get good at doing that? Did I get good at doing that? No. All right? So just because I burn calories does not mean I have increased the quality of my life through movement, right? To increase your movement quality means to increase your quality of life, right? There is not one aspect of life that if you don't increase how well you move, it also doesn't increase, right? We're so far past the fact that calories are not it. They're not the end game. Right? But movement quality might be, right? If we drive towards movement quality, it allows us to do anything from a physical standpoint that we'd like to do or gets us closer to that, right? It gets us closer to being able to do anything we'd like to do, right? If we focus on movement quality, you'll be able to golf, you'll be able to run around with your kids, you'll be able to ride a bike without getting hurt or without getting wrist or joint pain. You'll be able to do these things or get out of your car without hurting your back, right? If we focus on the quality of what we're doing, those things start to become much easier. But if we focus on calories burned, those things don't necessarily improve at all, right? So again, I just wanted to get a little bit deeper into that, to get people to understand, like maybe we're looking at this the wrong way. So those screens that you see in all these gyms that have your heart rate up there and they're like, stay above the orange or maybe that is not the approach we need to be taking from a total health standpoint. If you want to look at it from a weight loss standpoint and you are just a competitor and, for your show in 16 weeks, you need to be at this percentage body fat, but you're super unhealthy, maybe that is the way to do it. Right? But if you're looking for, okay, what is longevity wise, what is the best approach for me to have? It's probably not burning calories. It's probably being healthier. How do I get healthier? And ultimately, I think the answer is to be able to move better and to eat better. Right? If we want to make it simple, it's those two things. Now, I'm not saying that it is simple, but moving better and eating better are going to improve your quality of life. Burning more calories and eating less don't necessarily do that. Hello, stranger. Good to see you on here. Good to see you on here. So that's kind of the take home. Move better, eat better equals increase in quality of life. Move more, eat less. Who knows if it does? Right? Now, I'm not saying that that's ineffective for certain things, because it's not. It's effective for temporary weight loss. But is it effective for the rest of your life? I do not know that. And I don't think you know that. And I think we're approaching this and we're going with the direction in the wrong way. So that's all I got for you guys.